Welcome back to the News Desk on Scariff Bay Community Radio, bringing you weekly updates of news and events from around East Clare and a selection of music on the first weekend of the new year, Saturday the 6th of January 2024. Nolignaman Women's Christmas is today, Saturday the 6th of January. It is the tradition when the women around Ireland are given a well-earned day off for all the hard work they put into the festive season. Nolignaman is a day for giving thanks to mothers, wives, grandmothers, sisters and aunts. So I hope all the ladies have a wonderful day celebrating today. It is the tradition of making New Year's resolutions still going on. While these early ambitions are exciting and motivation is high at the beginning of the year, by month 2, many of these goals tend to trickle off. But don't worry, you're not alone. According to online learning platform GoSkills.com, these are the top 10 most common New Year's resolutions. Exercise more, lose weight, get organised, learn a new skill or hobby, live life to the fullest, save money, spend less, quit smoking, and the most important one in my opinion, spend more time with family and friends. Women's Aid will be having their cold swim challenge today, Saturday, to help provide specialist support to women and their children who are subjected to violence and coercive control. By taking on the challenge and raising funds for Women's Aid, you will help them to continue to be there for the next woman who needs their support. Their 24-hour national free phone number is 1800 341 900. Visit the website womensaid.ie to donate to this worthy cause. Autism Assistance Dogs Ireland are having an 80-kilometre walk or run for the month of January. So sign up today for your free beanie hat and join hundreds of others across Ireland who are changing the world for children with autism. They will send you a certificate when you complete it. Without your contribution and efforts, they could not continue to their mission of training autism assistant dogs who transform the lives of children with autism. Visit the Facebook page or website Autism Assistance Dogs Ireland Limited. Tulla GAA road hurling has been rescheduled to take place this Sunday the 7th from 11am to 1pm. It starts at Kiltannon Cross and finishes at St McCullough's National School. It costs €10 per person and under 16s are €5 per person for teams of 3. There will be prizes for the best in each category. You can bring your own schlitters, size 5 for adults and size 4 for camogie and under 16 players. Pre-registration is essential, so to book your start time, text Colm on 087 1686 866 or Kieran on 087 1215 682. Iyengar yoga classes are starting the week of Monday the 8th of January, on Mondays from 6:15 to 7:15pm in the Ogunlow Hall, on Wednesdays from 6:15 to 7:15pm in Woodford Youth Hall, and on Thursdays from 7 to 8pm in Whitegate GA Hall. It costs €75 for the 6-week term or €15 drop-in. So please contact Ellen on 086 177 4826 as booking is essential. Elaine and Josie's Cafe, Josie Ann's Cafe in Ogunlow has announced that unfortunately she will be closing the cafe doors for the last time this coming month. She has been in business there for the last 2 years. She said there's been some great times, mostly involving amazing people I've got to meet along the way and amazing people I got to work with. I will be forever grateful to so many who have had the chance to keep Josie Ann's going for as long as it has and getting to know so many of our fabulous customers. It is, of course, comes with great sadness to announce this. A special thanks to the workers and the unbelievable and constant support from close friends and family, without whom none of it would be possible. And we wish Elaine the very best of luck in the future. Provisional Road Act collision figures show that the number of road deaths in 2023 has increased by 19% compared to 2022. A total of 184 people died in 173 fatal collisions in 23, compared to 155 deaths in 149 collisions in 2022. This represents an increase of 29 deaths or 19% rise in road deaths compared to last year. Figures from the RSA show that 6 people died on the roads in Clare last year, a decrease of 1 on the figures for the last year. Of the 184 deaths in 2023, 69 were drivers, 44 pedestrians, 34 were passengers, 26 were motorcyclists, 8 were cyclists and 3 were e-scooter users. Minister of State at the Department of Transport, Jack Chambers, said, 2023 has been a heartbreaking and devastating year on Irish roads for so many families and communities all over Ireland. We were able to progress a number of important reforms in 2023, which are specifically targeted at the lifesaver offences, which we know are the main contribution to fatal road collisions. The Road Traffic Bill received Cabinet approval in December, and we will be working to have this essential piece of legislation progress through the Dáil in early 2024. I would like to pay tribute and special thanks to our emergency services and first responders who do incredible life-saving work in the most challenging circumstances. Mr. Sam Wade, Chief Executive of the RSA, said, weekends, late nights and early mornings have been high-risk periods throughout the year. Despite lower traffic volumes, these time frames feature high numbers of collisions. The evidence suggests that these periods present greater risks in terms of driver behaviours like drink and drug driving and fatigue. We are targeting these behaviours with new awareness and education initiatives, such as the Say It campaign, which commenced 2 weeks ago. 4 schools will represent County Clare, presenting a total of 17 projects at this year's BT Young Scientist and Technology exhibition. The exhibition will take place between January the 10th and 13th, when hundreds of students from all over the country will showcase their innovative ideas in the areas of social and behavioural sciences, technology, chemical, physical and mathematical sciences, biological and ecological sciences, and a brand new category being introduced is health and well-being. There are over 200 prizes to be won and a prize fund of €50,000. The winners will go on to represent Ireland at the prestigious European Union Contest for Young Scientists, which will take place in Poland this year. Ireland has a strong record of taking home the prize for first place at the EUCYS, with 17 wins over the past 33 years. The Society of St Vincent de Paul East Clare Appeal is again this year looking for your support for their work. Without your help, they simply would not be able to support those still struggling in East Clare. Help them to make a difference this new year by supporting the SVP East Clare Appeal. Money raised locally stays locally, and there are several ways to help, so just visit the website svp.ie/Clare Fundraiser Appeal 23. Clare Libraries will be hosting online chair yoga classes via Zoom from the comfort of your own home with teacher Trish Cleary. There'll be 4 classes from 11 a.m. to 12 noon on the following dates: January 11th, 18th and 25th, and February the 1st. This exercise can help keep the body supple and healthy, reduce stress and improve mental health. To take part, book your place by calling Kilrush Library on 065 905 1504, or you can email kilrush@clarelibrary.ie, and the Zoom link to join will be forwarded to you. Cunis Centre and Fecal are offering herbal foot baths and guided meditation with Julianne on January the 11th and 12th. On January the 14th and 21st, there's Mindfulness Mamas meetups with Aisling for expectant mothers. And on January the 27th, there's Mindful Moments for people parenting alone, and that's with Julianne. Booking is essential. The phone number is 061 924 837, or the WhatsApp group number is 086 773 3375, and the website is cuniscentre.com. This is a non-profit making organisation, so please support them. Clare County Council is urging people to support a sustainable new year by preventing waste, reusing the things that we have, and recycling what we or others can no longer use or reuse. We all need to move away from the linear model of making, using, consuming and disposing of our stuff, and move to a circular model of keeping things in use for as long as possible by reusing, repairing, upcycling and sharing. When uncertain what can or cannot be recycled, make sure to visit mywaste.ie. If you had a real Christmas tree this year, you can now recycle it for free in Scariff Recycling Centre up until the 20th of January. Recyclables can also be brought to one of County Clare's 5 recycling centres and transfer stations for as little as €5. For information on the recycling centre locations, the opening times and the costs, visit the website clarecoco.ie. Fecal Community Games Committee are discussing the possibility of starting an evening session in the community hall with various activities on offer like badminton, table tennis, basketball, drafts, arts, etc. They will hope to trial the idea over the months of January and February. The success of the undertaking will largely depend on the support and cooperation of the parents. For further information, contact a committee member or see the Community Games Facebook page. Drumandura National School in Killanena are holding their annual 8-kilometre fun run on Sunday the 14th of January. So if you wish to shed a little of the Christmas excess, this is your chance. You can walk, jog or run, and registration will take place in Kenny's Bar from 11:15 a.m. and the race will start at 12 noon. All support would be greatly appreciated. Scariff National School are holding a Cash for Clobber collection on Monday the 15th of January. This collection is always well supported and is an important part of their fundraising activities. A covered trailer will be inside the gate of the school from Friday the 12th, and you can drop off your bags of clothes and shoes in pairs and separate bags if possible. No pillows or duvets, please, and your support will be welcome. Bodyke National School Parents Association are having a fun 5k and 10k walk on Sunday the 21st of January, starting from the Cobbler's Rest at 11:30 a.m. with registration from 11. Walkers, joggers and runners are welcome. The cost is €10 for adults and children are free, but children must be accompanied by an adult. All support will be welcome. Guitar classes for beginners with Terence O'Reilly, retired teacher from the School of Music in Ennis, will take place in Community Co-op Scariff. The 10-week course will begin on Tuesday the 23rd of January at 7:30 p.m. Places are limited, so booking is essential. Own guitar is not required. Contact Terence on 087 266 0011 for further details and to book a place. Alone, the national charity that enables older people to age at home, is asking members of the public to share your warmth with older people this new year. With 1 in 4 older people living alone, they are also asking members of the public to be aware of older people in their communities. A simple act may be all it takes to make someone's day if they are lonely or isolated this year. Alone encourages older people to reach out to them if they need support. They also ask people to consider offering their time in the new year and to volunteer with them and make a new friend. Some things that people can do to make sure that they help support older people. The first one is ensure that older people are keeping their heat on and that they are following practical advice and to stay warm. Check in with older neighbours, friends and relatives to ensure that they have enough food and medicines. Contact Alone if you have concerns about your own well-being or the well-being of an older person. Their national support line is available 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and the number is 0818 222 024. And further information can be found on the website alone.ie. Killaloo Coast Guard had a very busy 2023 for the local unit with a total of 50 call-outs up to the last week in December, which is an increase of 6 on the 2022 figures. 6 of the call-outs involved the recovery of 6 deceased people. Do remember, if you see someone in difficulty on the rivers, lakes or hill walking, you should call 999 or 112 and ask for the Coast Guard. Leona's Nails and Brow Bar has relocated to a new premises in the Market Square in Scariff with a lovely pink door, so you can't miss her. Also, Genevieve's Hair Salon has moved her salon back home in Broadford after being in Scariff for many years. She will be opening on Wednesday the 10th of January and you can find her on Facebook to make an appointment. We wish them both the very best of luck. So wishing you all a very happy, healthy and peaceful new year. The news is sponsored by Leona Nails and Brow Bar in Scariff. That's all the news for this week. News was compiled and read by myself, Ursula Hogan. Stay tuned for the weather forecast read to you by Jim Collins. Thank you for listening and take care.
The weather forecast on Scariff Bay Community Radio is brought to you by Paddy Punch Engineering of Scariff. Mainly dry and sunny today, Saturday, after any lingering mist clears. Highs of 5 to 8 degrees. It'll be cold and frosty tonight. Areas of fog may become dense in places, with lows of -3 to 0 degrees. Cold and frosty tomorrow Sunday, with fog lingering inland, sunny otherwise. Highs of 3 to 6 degrees, but it'll be lower where fog lingers. Cold, foggy and frosty again Sunday night, lows of -3 to 0 degrees. A cold but mainly dry day on Monday with a mix of cloud and sunny spells once any fog clears, and we'll have highs of 2 to 4 degrees. A cold night will follow Monday night with some frost and ice and lows of -3 to +1 degrees. And current indications suggest high pressure will remain positioned close to Ireland, bringing mostly dry and rather cold weather. And that's the forecast. The weather forecast on Scariff Bay Community Radio is brought to you by Paddy Punch Engineering of Scariff.